recording.
I never thought that I would become an alcoholic. I grew up in rural South Carolina to a mom and a dad that truly did the best that they could. Unfortunately for my upbringing, I was really aware of the effects of alcohol because I have a parent that's still in active addiction. So I had all the evidence in the world of what alcohol and addiction could do, not only to a family, but what it could do to an individual. Growing up, from grade school to high school, I was strived to be the perfect child. I was a high achiever in academics. I was a high performance athlete, and tried to do all the things that I could to not become an alcoholic. At the age of 18, I remember the first time I took my first sip of alcohol. It was warm vodka mixed with orange juice, and I remember hating the taste but loving the effect. From that very first moment of drinking liquor, I had different reactions to alcohol than my peers. Those reactions included either crying or getting into verbal altercations with people, or just being really erratic with my behavior. At the age of 19, I decided to change universities with some intention of, if I changed where I was going to school, maybe my drinking would change as well. And I found an environment with people that drank the same way I did, and I felt a part of for the first time. For the next 7 years, I progressed and started drinking more and more, while my friends started drinking less and less, and wondered what was wrong with me. I never went to rehab. I was never arrested, even though I should have done both of those things. And if life was fair, I would have gotten in trouble. Thankfully for me, when I was 27 years old, I reached a bottom where I woke up one morning with a warm box of wine next to my bed and thought to myself, I can't do this anymore. I went to my first AA meeting and had no idea what Alcoholics Anonymous was. I walked into a meeting where there were people that did and didn't look like me, and for the first time I felt like people understood what it meant to be an alcoholic. Since that day, at about 6.5 years, I haven't had a drink or a drug and haven't felt the need to. What it's like today is I live a very fulfilled life where I'm able to take care of myself and I'm a part of my family. I'm an active participant in my community and feel a fulfilled life without the need to drink or use. If you're young, know that alcoholism and addiction do not have to be your story. Chances are there's someone that either knows someone that's in recovery or someone that's in recovery themselves. The last thing I'll say is that the best words that I've ever said in my entire life are, I need help, and you can't give it.